used to walk through this. I missed a lot. I made my mistakes out loud. I deserve what I got. Oh, but you're not perfect. Well, neither am I. Show me someone who is perfect, and I'll show you how dogs can fly. I don't wanna change you. Don't try to change me. Change is expensive. Change is not free. And if you're coming in with baggage, put it over there. We all come overpacked, but we are still so unprepared. So if you're gonna be here for real. 'Cause all that's gonna matter when it's over is how did you really feel? How did you really feel? For real. Me, I'm looking for someone real. Someone who understands the art of the deep. Someone who will look below the surface and get right to the heart. Who, when faced with a little drama, won't completely fall apart. Someone who will be here for real. All that's gonna matter when it's over is how did you really feel? How did you really feel? For real. So don't you do it for the money. Don't you do it for a laugh. Don't you do it for attention. Don't you do it half-assed. I only do it when it matters. Only do it when you know. When all the signs used to say stop, now say go. If you're gonna be here for real. 'Cause all that's gonna matter when it's over is how did you really feel? How did you really feel? For real.
On your hallway
is for. Good to see you, yeah. Good to see your face again. Good to see you. Good to see your face again. I've been down the endless highway, and I've passed over the solid line. Now I'm coming home to you, and I feel like I'm making up for lost time. Good to see you. Good to see your faces again. Good to see you. Good to see your face again. Good to see you. Welcome, Wednesday night. Glad we're together. Out here on the coastline, the sky's full of rockets in the night. Standing on the beach, the burning sky's an overwhelming sight. You can feel lost down there no matter where you travel. Even the best laid plans can leave you so unraveled. You gotta meet me in the middle. I will hold you tight. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. You've been battered, you've been boxed up, bruised and beat, and that path you're on is burning holes into your feet. And I'm not here to save you, darling, or take that pain away. I only wanna let you hear me when I say I will be together, I will hold you tight. Everything will be alright now. Everything will be alright. Baby, there's a river you can't cross. Maybe your soul is what that trip will cost. When you're out there on your own, you can get lost. You can't get lost, you won't get lost. I was once a man full of useless worry and despair. I played every card too fast, wasted every single prayer. I had to wait out the darkness and hold out for the light. Then everything would be alright. See, now the fog's rolling in and the lighthouse burning bright. Sometimes that light's all that you need to get you through the night. And a few good words from a friend that you can feel. And a little time to let your sagging spirit heal. this night, I'm glad to see you. In some ways, more than ever, you know. All right, how are you? Tell me how you are in the comments, every single person. I want to know how you're doing. Kenny the Acrobat is back. Hello, Emily. Thanks for the eggs. Hello, Kim Mitchell. She don't know why she gets to thinking the sand below her is disappearing. She is slowly sinking. She tries to blow it off, just she knows it's not real. It's just the ghost surfing in her head. It's what she said. She knows if she gives in, she will lose another day, and it'll pull her underneath. She gets dragged away on that blue wave, that blue wave. She don't know what to do. She feels gravity pulling her away from you, and she wanna let go, but she don't wanna fight it. So she could ride that wave out for the rest of the night. That balloon. To the rocks, don't let her drown out there. Gotta get her to the docks before she loses another whole and perfect day. Before that wave pulls her underneath, she gets dragged away. That blue wave, it's a blue wave, blue wave, yeah. Wanna let go, so you don't have to fight it. You'll ride that wave out the rest of the night. Blue Wave. That song wrote itself when I made it up all those years ago. It happened fast. The best songs generally do. I hope everything's sounding good. Welcome Dan Corbett, Marianne. Hello Arizona. Ellen, I'm glad you had that shot. I'm glad you're feeling all right. I hear the second one's, I've had one, the second one's that knocks you out. So cheers everybody, I'm glad we're here on a Wednesday night. I wish we could talk out loud together. Thank you for being my friend. We sounding good, Susie? Thank you, Mr. Dan Hall. Here's a Rye Cooder song that has been on my mind. There's a place, though I've been told, where every street is paved with gold, and it's just across the borderline. When it's time to take your turn, there's one lesson that you must learn, that you could lose more than you can hope to find. When you reach the broken promised land, every dream slips through your hand, and you'll know it's too late to change your mind. 'Cause you've been paid the price to come so far, just to wind up where you are. But you're still across the borderline. Ooh, you see up and down the Rio Grande, and 1,000 footprints in the sand reveal a secret that no one can define. The river flows like it's on a breath, and it's in between our life and death, to tell me who's the next to cross the borderline. When you reach the broken promised land, and every dream will slip through your hand, then you'll know that it's too late to change your mind. Because you paid the price to come so far, just to wind up where you are. But you're still only across the borderline. You see, there's a place that's paved with gold, street is paved, I'm told, and it's just across the borderline. Yeah. Cooder wrote that beautiful thing. Yes, man, there's nothing better than playing and singing on a Wednesday night in the room. Cheers, everybody. Invent ourselves into some joyous feeling. Whether you're sitting back and having a drink or having a Jim Dandy ice cream, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just glad that you're here and that we're all right. We made it. Another week, you know. Here's a new song that's coming on the new record that's coming sooner than later. I should come clean, tell the truth about where I've been. I'm sure you know my scene, been messing around downtown again, dancing in those back rooms, trying to untangle my feet, taking cover from a hard rain till I get back on my feet. I'm chasing mercy, hoping it leads me home. Yeah. I could take their deal, I could go to their place. I'd be doing it just to please them, I'd be taking up that space. I could take this $20 bill and head down to Center Park, get enough to get my fill, hold this sickness off till dark. I'm chasing mercy, I'm hoping it leads me home. Yeah, no. See, I had to find another way. I took off with some doubts. Summer on A1A, I thought I'd figured it all out. But somewhere on a side road, I was running out of light. I'm running out of light. And then instead of mercy, I got lost in the unholy night. Was hoping it would lead me home. Somewhere out of Boulder, Colorado, standing in the snow, wishing I could find my footing there. I knew I had to go. See, on a Texas highway, somewhere on a Kerrville plain, the only thing I knew how to do was to call out your name. See, out here with these ghosts, you know I have losing ground. Every step I take feels like all the way around. See, I know that I've stumbled, I know I've stalled. It's just my engine breaking down again, that's all, that's all. But don't you throw your love away, don't you give up on me. Shed their skin and these blinders that won't let me see, no. I'd heave myself into the river, set myself free, free. mercy. I'm hoping it'll lead me home. Hoping I'm chasing mercy. Hoping it'll lead me home. I was gone. Thank you, friends. Yeah, thanks for those comments. You never know when you play new things, you know, what people will think, so that means a lot. Excited because I feel like there's a rebirth in spring. Had started, some of you know this, some of you don't. I started a record in Woodstock, New York, and it really essentially started like, it's getting on 5 years ago. But, you know, at the time, just getting started seemed good, and it, you know, it doesn't always seem like there's a, you know, you have to have a real reason to want to go through that process. At least I do. You know, it's like writing a book for me. But, you know, things were gearing up. And then, of course, we all lost a year, you know. But I'm very excited that one of the songs from that's going to be a single, you know, coming really soon. And I got some very special people playing on it, and just feels good to be making something that'll last, yeah. Yeah, that's right, Pete. The yes man knows. Yeah. Here's one of those songs. You are walking down places you've already been. You're back in a race that you cannot win. You're stepping on sidewalk cracks, heading towards your original sin. And all that I can do is to watch you go. We were built for the sky, but we never got the chance to roll. And now we're stuck on the ground. Man, we're broke down, broke down. How far we could have gone, we were never gonna know. Now all I can do watch you go. You're heading back into the arms of an old friend, and that's a long way back you can't possibly defend. Now when the truth's staring you in your eyes, and there's a distant sun breaking through those dark skies. your biggest fear was the challenge of a brand new way. And now all that I can do is just to watch you go. In my dream, I'm running on shifting sand, slowly drifting away. And now all I can do is just to watch you go. To watch you go. She's behind the scenes like every Wednesday night. She fights the computers and the buttons, and sometimes there are absolute breakdowns like yesterday when we tested a whole new way to do this. And after putting on the white lab coats and many, many hours, it didn't work out the way we wanted it to. But still she fights on. And she does that for me just about every single day till about 3 in the morning. It's Susie Marklin. Thank you, Susie Marklin. Give her a hand, please. Captain Jim is here, and the umpire, and all my weird friends. This is for you. I said, maybe I'm not right for this time, maybe this time's not right for me, but I always saw myself living in Cuba. 1953. Your fidelity was casinos and grand hotels and shining Yankee Packard cars and music on Spanish guitar in Cuba in 1953. La 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 la. Drinking mojitos with the senoritas, pulling on one of those big cigars and holding court around the bar in Cuba in 1953. I can see Marlin jumping in the warm Gulf Stream on a sleepy kind of fever dream with sugar cane and coffee bean. Yeah. Everyone thinks they're from another time, a prophet queen or an Einstein, Cleopatra's and pretty boy Floyd's and Jesus Christ. I just thought I would have felt right in a white suit and a Havana night, flash of who I could have been if I could have lived back then. Money in a roulette wheel simply wild with possibilities. As I'm drifting off at my desk here at work. So here I am, tropical king, living in my head and ready to swing, daydreaming my life away. And I know I'm not right for this time, maybe this time ain't right for me, but I know I should be living in Cuba in 1953. Cuba, 1953. I haven't played that in a long time. That felt good. Here's to April. Here's to you. So, while I have you here and I'm tuning up, I just quickly want to tell you that this Sunday afternoon, Susie, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be doing. I've done them before, and they really matter to me. A benefit for the mansion on O Street. In Washington, D.C., right on DuPont Circle. And I sent out, if you didn't get it, sign up for my mailing list. I sent out a mailing list today explaining kind of some of what the mansion on O Street does. They do it out of the goodness of their heart. They truly, really do put their money where their mouth is and support artists, painters, musicians, everything, writers, and they let me run wild there. So it feels like home. But this benefit will benefit them. They are a worthy cause. The kind of benefits I like to do are things that I know what they are. I know where the money goes. It's not going to some administrative costs and things like that. It's literally just going to keep those doors of theirs open. And that is a worthwhile cause no matter who you are or where you are in the world. So consider that. And it's going to be online. It's free. If you want to donate, that's where you become special to the mansion and to me. I want to keep you in that place that we just were. This is a song of mine called Rum Diary that I wrote long before the Johnny Depp movie. And I rushed to get it into the movie, but nobody asked. So that idea fell flat. This island is a steaming trap full of palms, poets and thieves. And this bar is full of rum-soaked hacks hanging on to what they believe in. Me, I was a runaway. I just left one day to write it all down. My plans got stuck in the sand, and my dreams, they never got off the ground. And in the hunt for the great one, it was I who has not found a way to capture all that fury and and the sound. Shadow boxing the muse at the end of a very short fuse. Here among the burned out and the used up, while the time just slips away. Yeah. See, drifting on the breeze, they got the Steely Dan, and the ceiling fan was always turning in time. And whenever I hear that song, I always dream about stealing the best lines. And when this glow fades away, I'll sleep under mosquito net. And as far as the best laid plans, I am bound to forget that now. In the hunt for the great one, man, it is I who has not found a way for me to capture all the spirit and the sound. I'm shadowboxing the muse at the end of a very short fuse. Here among the burned out and the used up, while the time just slips away. Slips away. Yeah. I'm gonna slip away tonight, while the time just slips away. Slips away. Rum Diary. Thank you, guys. Man, let's do this every Wednesday. Yeah, that's another thing. You know, I want to talk to you guys. I wish I could gather you all in a room somewhere and we could talk about it. But I'll do this as long as there's people listening, so I hope you want me to continue every Wednesday. I hope it's not asking too much to have your company for just over an hour. You know, you always can pop in and pop out. But I miss you when you're not around. I want to see you. So I hope we will. I hope we'll stay together. Yesterday I had a dream and I was standing alone. Yeah. A voice said, MDB, never find anything real carrying that heart of stone around. We're gonna get this thing we have together, then maybe you had better get this one thing down. Everything is coming around to you now, coming around. Can't see it as clear as the sun in the cloudless sky today. It's all said and done. Isn't that better after all? Yeah. Isn't it better after all? See, my father never held anything in. The man gave out tough love, and we took it on the chin. Some people say the way he did things was crazy, and that crazy made us a family that was better after all. And my mother, and she did everything else that ever needed to be done. And at the end of the day, you should hear that woman say, everything is coming around to you now. It's coming around. You can't see it as clear as the sun on a cloudless sky today. When you know what it means, you know what it means to give a little bit. Gotta give a little bit up. When it's all said and done, isn't that better after all? Ooh. Isn't that better after all? Oh, that's better after all. Oh, I bet everybody here tonight came to dance by the moonlight. Everybody here tonight came to dance by the light of the moon. Isn't that better after all? Better after all. Oh boy, what's happening here? Hold on. Keep it cool, everybody. All right, all right. Oh. My mother called. She doesn't get the timing as well as she should. Well, that was for you, Mom. I hope you caught some of it. My mom's the greatest. My mom, if you don't know about my mother, is a great singer, and was a big band kind of singer, and still, like, if you talk to her on the phone, I mean, you feel like she's a 17-year-old, and she still has this like perfectly intact voice. It's great, and don't get to hear her sing enough, but boy, when she does, it's one of my favorite things in the world. So that one's for you, Mom. I'm glad you still pick up the phone, you know. I'm sure some of you people have been watching that Ken Burns thing about Hemmingway, man. That is... I was ready to write to him. I was going to send off one of my many faxes if he got any of that shit wrong. but he did not. He seems to be getting it all right. And the thing I always think about the great one is that he was a very complicated man, and then people kind of used him as a myth, you know. It was like, and that wasn't the real thing. And when you die or give up this planet, tragically or not, you are not in control of your story anymore. And that's what this song was about one day when I was musing over it. So this is called Life After Hemmingway. I was dreaming about Hemmingway, wondering why he quit before he was done. At the end of a shotgun, he just gave up. His final chapter left unfinished and rough, and so it goes that before the sun rose, he pulled himself from his bed, and alone in his mind, his body left behind, he decided he'd be better off dead. After everything that the man wrote, he didn't bother with a suicide note, when before he could always find one true word. So the old man fell alone in his own hell, somewhere on an Idaho morning. And in the distance tolled the bell, for whom the money men were left to sell the story the man should have told himself. That became somebody else's book upon the shelf. And out in the streets they mixed the truth with lies to sell what the old man did as glamorous and wise. They say the great one went out in a blaze of glory, and we were left behind to tell the story, to tell the story now. You see, I guess emotion doesn't matter when you're merchandising pain, yet it's done so often we have forgotten who to blame. So left in the hands of others to describe his final hour, we are deprived of how the man himself would have said it with a quiet kind of power. And now he's sold as a t-shirt, which he cannot defend. We don't have to confront the violence of the old man's end, or how the truth we know is mixed with lies, how it's lost somewhere between the who's and the whys, or how there is madness in going out in a blaze of glory, while we are left behind to tell the story, to tell the story, to tell the story, to tell Yeah. That felt good. We got any time on the clock, Susie? Have I still... Is that a Texas size 10-4?
Yes, indeed.
I promised this song to somebody who is watching tonight. They didn't want to be mentioned, but this is for them. What happened down here is the winds changed. The clouds rolled in and it began to rain. Rain real hard, rain for a real long time. 6 feet of water in the streets of Evangeline, Louisiana, Louisiana. They're gonna wash us away. They're gonna wash us away, Louisiana. See, the river rolls all day, river rolls all night. Some people got lost in the flood, some people got out all right. Yeah, river done busted through to the Plaquemines. Got 6 feet of water in the streets of Evangeline, Louisiana, Louisiana. Ooh, they're gonna wash us away. They're gonna wash us away. See President Coolidge come down in a railroad car. Little fat man with him, got a notepad in his hand. Says, President said, little fat man, ain't it a shame what happened to this poor cracker's land? Just walk away. Oh yeah, Louisiana. They're gonna wash us away. They're gonna wash us away. Louisiana, Louisiana. They're gonna wash us away. They're gonna wash us away. Louisiana, Louisiana, they're gonna wash us away. Yeah. Randy Newman wrote that. If you're not into the first couple and every Randy Newman record, you should find them and get into it because they're wonderful. So, thank you guys. I hope you had as much uplifting fun that I had tonight. And tonight is one of those, I get those days too, you know, I need it sometimes. And this was one of those days, and it worked out. Because all you need, you need just some people to show up and join in. I feel your spirit. I really do. So I hope you'll join me on Sunday, as I will be starting my own birthday week. And next Wednesday's show, I will be doing it from our nation's capital, and it'll be my birthday. And I hope you'll be there for that. I was talking with a friend of mine today about teams and endeavors that are undertaken by the team. And teams are where it's at. Teams are community. We are community. We are lucky to have each other. We're lucky to have this technology and this music. So thank you for tonight. With this final thought till I see you again. And thank you guys for the tips and the donations. It absolutely is keeping me going and making me into a better songwriter and performer, because you give me a place to go. So thank you guys. Shifting and your boat is only lifting and you're running out of room to run, and your nerves are frayed and you're running in retrograde, and the dead of night makes you feel like the only one. Where to begin to face the changes within? That's the hard part. Yeah. To stand up to fear, to now be here. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. Left in the end, there's like a train pulling on joy and pain and the weight of good souls. Some days are a beautiful sight, others are a struggling fight. That's the way this train rolls. While chasing what's real, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. Navigating through the rain into the eye of the hurricane, man's the hard part. It's the hard part. See, every man is an island in a world remote. We all travel alone. Within, past the bones and the skin, it's the highest place that you can go. And the choice between putting the gun down and one more round, that's the hard part. To find wisdom in the act to rectify what you need, it's the hard part. Brother, that's the hard part. To a life at its end, maybe that's the hard part. But to find the wisdom in that act, to live in the abstract, maybe that's the hard part. Maybe that's the hard part. Maybe that's the hard part. Snow, may that road lead you home. When you set yourself down at the the hard parts. Face the hard part. Gotta face the hard part. There's too many to mention. Thank you all very much. Sunday and next Wednesday. Thank you, Susie. Take us home.
Well, I've listened to the words you lovers speak, the sounds of the lover's song, and I've dreamed all the dreams that the wayward girl dreams in 1,000 places gone. Dallas was my late night out, Radcliffe served to roust me out, and Houston lay like Cleveland with the coloring room. All I ever wanted was to wander and be wooed, like a woman of the Phoenix, welcomed Waterloo. Sun glaze the breasts of the countryside. I've seen her huddled in a winter freeze, and I've run cross paths of 1,000 lives among the cactus and the white birch trees. Havelock ran a waterfront bar. Vito, he was the king of thieves, and Michael was a rock and roll hood from the Odessa plain. All of them were my kind, wild and damn near free. But a woman of Phoenix is the medicine they need.